Hello everyone, welcome to Unit 1, Skimming and Scanning. From this unit, it is expected that you're going to be able to skim and also scan information from a text. Skimming and also scanning are two types of speed reading techniques that you can apply when you're reading an academic English text. Now we are going to start discussing skimming. We will discuss what skimming is, why we do skimming, when we skim a text, and how we skim a text. Now we will discuss what skimming is. Skimming refers to reading quickly to get the general idea of what a reading text is about, without trying to understand its details. So this is a kind of speed reading technique. That's why you read quickly only to get the general idea. This is a technique used to identify the main idea of a text. In this process, you ignore the details of the text for a while. We may skim the document before we actually read it, because the purpose of skimming is just to skim, just to get the general idea before you actually read it. Finally, you may decide whether you would like to continue reading a text or you want to stop reading that text. There are several reasons why we need to do skimming. We do skimming because we would like to preview. We need to predict the content and determine if it is worth your time and energy to spend any more time with it. So by doing the skimming, you can choose, you can decide whether you would like to stop or continue reading the text. We skim a text because we also need to review. We need to recall the key points of what we have read. And finally, we do skimming because we would like to read. To quickly read text selection that does not need detailed attention. So in here, you only focus on the general ideas. The next question will be, when do we skim anyway? When we want to read quickly, to identify topics, to review key points, to find general ideas, then we need to skim a text. For example, we would like to find the headline news, and we would like to know the advertisements. So we just go to the advertisements part, and then we skim the text. We go to the headline parts, just read the headline news or the headline parts anyway. After we know what skimming is, why we skim a text, and when we skim a text, now we would like to discuss how we skim a text. The first one that you need to do is to read the title. By reading the title, sometimes we can predict what the text is about. Next, look at the pictures and also the captions of the pictures, if any. Read the subheadings, if any. You may also read the introduction, the lead-in paragraph anyway, just to get the general information of a text. Read the clue words. For example, there are several words which are written in a bold styles, italics, underlined, in a proper nouns, for example. So find the clue words, if any, in the text. Alright, I think we have known how to skim doing this step by reading the first and or the last paragraph, because most of the time the main idea of the paragraph lies within the first or the last paragraph. If you still remember the hamburger paragraph formats, that's why reading the first and also the last paragraph is suggested. And the last one, if you can find the summary of the text, please read the summary. If the case is you're reading a journal article, for example, find the abstract, read it. That's why you can find the general idea of the journal articles anyway. Alright, now we would like to discuss scanning. Scanning is also a speed reading technique that you can apply when you are reading a text. Now we would like to know what scanning is. Scanning refers to reading a text quickly in order to locate specific pieces of information. Take a look at those two keywords, quickly and also specific. This is a speed reading technique that you can apply when you would like to find specific informations or when you would like to find the details. This is the thing that makes scanning and also skimming different. If in a skimming you would like to find the general information, the general idea of a text, if you scan a text, it means that you would like to find the specific pieces of information in the text. There is a reason why we scan a text then. Scanning is useful to find specific piece of information quickly without reading the entire article. For example, we would like to find date. Just try to find numbers or months anyway. If you would like to find names, just try to find words which represent names. For example, James and then Jacob and then Jesus, for example. So you do not need to read the entire article anyway. Okay, in our life, sometimes we scan articles a lot. For example, when we would like to find information in the table of contents of a book, in the timetable, in glossary, TV guide, advertisements, telephone directory. That's why we scan to find specific information. Alright, timetable is a good example of a text when we would like to practice scanning because it contains a lot of specific information. For example, we would like to know what will be happening on Thursday, 21st of July, and particularly in the evening. So you directly go to Thursday and then you go to the evening session. Finally, you can find on Thursday, 21st of July at 7 p.m. you can find or you can do the conference dinner with your friends. That is the process of scanning anyway. Now, let's discuss how to scan specific information in a text. To scan a text, you may analyze the content's organization. For example, the page number, the alphabetical order, the sequence of events. By knowing the content organization, you can save your time to find the specific information that you are looking for. Next, keep the keyword in mind all the time. So in here, you have to have the keyword so that it will help you when you're doing scanning. Next, you need to read quickly to locate the information containing the keyword. And finally, jump around in the text, skip unnecessary parts, because here your purpose is just to find the very specific information. Just skip the unnecessary parts. This is the independent practice that you may do at home to practice the scanning. Go to your favorite TV station and find the program you want to watch. In order to help you to have a better understanding about skimming and also scanning, and also to use it in our real world, I would like to ask you to go to Hypermart with me. Alright, just pretend that we are going to go to Hypermart to find noodles. Just pretend that Hypermart in here is a book and noodle is the specific information that we are going to find. So first of all, we would like to enter the Hypermart and we need to identify how the products in Hypermart are organized. Knowing how the products are organized will help us to find the information quickly. And then we would like to go to the right shelves because we do not need to spend a lot of times there because we would like to find the product as quickly as possible. So we go to the food center where the noodle is located. That is the process of skimming. Finding the right cells is just similar to finding the general information in the text. And then finally we can find the cells which contains noodles. If we would like to find the particular noodles, let's say Indomie, just scan the Indomie and then try to find the product that you are looking for. So that is the process of skimming and also scanning in our real world. Well, everyone, hopefully by having this kind of illustration, you can have a better understanding of what skimming and also scanning is. Have a nice day, and we would like to see you in the classroom. God bless you.